What is up, everybody? I hope y'all are doing good today. It is your boy Pinto, and we are back with some prepared 3D, and today we're taking a look at the brand new, just released PMDG 737-700/600 series aircraft. This thing is a beauty. I've been waiting for this. I know a lot of people have actually been waiting for this for a while. This is part of the NGXu, if I'm correct. I think that's the name of it. Series for prepared 3D V4. And it's just beautiful. So let's take a look at the cockpit. Go ahead and cut that out. Kind of weird the sound cut out for a second. Probably some on my end. Not much is different. Here, let me turn off those. Nothing is really different. The exterior model is really where the difference comes in. As you can see, it is notably smaller than the 900ER and, well, slightly smaller than the 800. Big difference is single wing exit. It's beautiful, and they are running a sale. At least when I picked it up for $10 off. So I think it was $24, which was not a bad deal for this add-on. The liveries they have are pretty good. There's only 2 liveries for this version of the 737-700 that has the split scimitar. The split winglets. I can't pronounce it properly, but it's really nice. I'm really liking this. I haven't actually had a chance to fly this yet, and I don't think it's gonna travel or fly too much differently than the 800, 900ER. Obviously, there's gonna be difference, but I just really want to get a handle. I figured startup and all that was cool, but I just want to see how this handles. I'm not doing a briefing this episode because this is less about the flight, more about the aircraft. So I just have a quick route to go take us around the island of Oahu, if I'm correct. Or no, this is Oahu. I think it's Oahu. I'm sorry if I'm butchered that. We're in Honolulu, so we just go fly, take off from runway 26 right, and land. So this just gives us a chance to kind of put the aircraft through its paces and get a little flight time on it. So we're all configured for takeoff, except for our landing lights. Oh, one last thing. I forgot to understand. Our altitude is 6,000 feet. But we are pretty light today. So go ahead and give her a little... We're pretty much operating this as a ferry, so we're only taking... I think we're up at 25% fuel level, just to give us a little extra. So 11.4 thousand pounds, plenty of fuel, no passengers. So I really want to see how she climbs. That's what I'm interested to see about. So let's see. Let's get her there. Try and get a good lineup. Not gonna lie, taxiing feels kind of wobbly. Now I can't compare that to real life. So without further ado, let's go ahead and oh, the engines sound nice. There we go. So trying to straighten her up is, she's kind of fighting me. I want to straighten up, which I don't know exactly if that is on my side or the other side. Again, pulling up. Okay. That was a pretty quick takeoff. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bring up flaps. We're at flaps 1. Wow, she is climbing like crazy. Let's go ahead and see if we can do a rapid climb. Wow, I really like the handling. She is, ooh, it is bumpy. The model looks great though as we're going through this turbulence. Okay, let's throttle back for a second. Now, with this being an add-on, I'm not really expecting things like LNAV and having to test stuff important like that. LNAV works. I would assume it would work. There we go, we have speed on. Let's go ahead and... So I just want to get the autopilot little test.
2500.
Okay, there's trimming out. I'm really liking this so far. She really seems to handle nice. Beautiful cockpit. Beautiful aircraft. I mean, just look at that. I mean, PMDG does great quality products, but this is by far probably one of my favorites. I mean, the beauty of the aircraft mixed with the game. They really outdid themselves this time. So let's go ahead and zoom in. We're up 250. We're climbing. Let's see if we can sustain a 4,000 vertical speed. Yeah, she's doing it without an issue. Granted, we are, you know, lighter than you would really ever be in most cases, because we don't have a lot of fuel and we have no real passengers. Okay. She is handling nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see if we can get RABs. So it looks like directs are working fine. We're about to hit our top of climb. This is nice. I'm really liking this. She's performing well, and the big difference I'm seeing over the 800 is it seems like I'm not really getting an impact on my frames. Usually P3D mixed with recording, it's pretty demanding, but I feel like she seems more optimized. I feel like everything's going smoother than normal. Let's go ahead and bring these up. So let's see. Yeah, everything seems to be working fine. That's the thing with PMDG. I've never had a moment where I'm like, I wonder if this is gonna work or not. PMDG, their quality is really, really good. They were the second ever aircraft I bought. I originally bought my first ever flight sim payware was Captain Sim 777, and then I went to the PMDG 777, and holy cow, it was just night and day difference. Okay, so she's going good. Let's see how she works if I throw on some headings. Okay. So there we go. The sounds are just really, really nice. I like this. Yep, she's doing good. Okay, let's take a look and see if they've done any changes. Didn't seem like there's any changes really. There was a few updates to the old one. There was an update I had to do to be able to get the to install this DLC, for lack of a better term. So, oh wow, this is interesting. So it has the water runways with it too. Let's see. I mean, everything is just handling so beautifully. Let's go ahead and set her up for our approach. This is just meant to be a kind of a quick review, or not? Yeah, like a quick little just review of the aircraft. See how she performs. See how she sounds. And as somebody that does flight sim a lot, I was just looking forward to this. So we'll go ahead and go down to 1,500 feet. This is I will say this. This is purely just for fun of flying. I'm not doing this to try to be 100% realistic with our approach. I just want to give me a basic routing that could kind of help me line up for everything. So let's see. Yep, the other thing is I was thinking is I was imagining most of the sounds would be the same. With these, you know, pretty much being the same overall aircraft, but I'm liking this. The big thing I look forward to with the 37-700 is you really get to it gives you the opportunity to fly some very interesting routes to interesting airports, especially also with the you have the 737-600 that's in this, which I'll probably just pull up and show you all a quick outer view of before we end the video. But the one thing I am kind of disappointed about is I was really hoping we'd get the 737-700ER, which is it's an aircraft that ANA operated. It was very cool. Okay, where? That was weird. I don't know. See, this is a weird. I don't know if that. I think it's something I'm doing. But it was a. It's a really cool. It's 737. I think it has around a 5,000-mile range. So I was hoping to get it because it'd be something really cool, allow you to operate some really interesting routes. But I know they've hinted at doing some aircraft that are out of the norm. So I wouldn't be surprised to maybe see the 700ER as a later variant of this aircraft. Gonna throw the speed brake out again. On a side note, I was reading something from PMDG also that mentioned that we might be expecting the 200ER to be coming out, which is something I personally been waiting for. So PMDG right now is just killing it with some of their add-ons, and this 37 family is amazing. So our flap speed's 125. Now, right as we get here, we're going to execute a right-hand turn. I'm actually going to, in a second, manually fly it, because that's the other thing I want to see how it flies, is manual. See if it handles just as well as I expect it to. Go ahead and flaps one notch. Get the rest of the landing lights down. Let's turn on, let's see, terrain. Yep, beautiful.
2,500.
Okay. Time to have a little fun. We're gonna do full manual. Okay. So terrain one. I'm really liking this aircraft. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin our.
Terrain. Pull up.
We're fine.
Terrain. Pull up.
There we go. Definitely breaking some FAA guidelines here, but I just really wanted to see how this was going to handle. So 125 is our landing speed, which seems pretty low.
Terrain. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up.
We're good. So this thing handles beautifully. Honestly, this handles a lot better than the 800 and 900 did. It's so smooth. I'm definitely noticing a difference on my frames. That's really nice. That's something I was kind of worried about.
Bank angle.
Here we are. We'll come into 2/6 left, just for sake of trying things out. Definitely not the best flight simmer out there. Let's also test auto brake. But I'm loving this. I really am. A little gas.
500.
Coming in just a little high. But she handles like a beauty. She honestly handles a lot better than I think any other PMDG product I've ever used.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Definitely not my best landing, but definitely not my worst. We'll go ahead and just we'll park her here on the runway. They did an incredible model or job with the model. It's amazing. So let's take a look. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at another one or two of them. Okay, we'll take a look at one with the blended winglets. So these are really nice. Okay, just give me a warning that I can function properly, which is no big deal. Beautiful model. The liveries are just incredible. I mean, the detail. I know personally for me, that's one thing that really influences if I buy a product or not, is the detail. And these are just, they keep getting better. And so let's take a look at this. Yes, I had to download this livery. It's come on, 737-600. You got to get the Janet Airline livery, which is the not Doomsday plane. These are the planes that supposedly run to Area 51 out of Las Vegas. So wow, I like this. Really nice job. Kind of weird it's always weird to me to see a 737 without winglets nowadays. But yeah, I really like this, guys. I really think it is worth a buy. I would suggest that anybody that likes the 737, especially if you have the NGXu already, grab this add-on. It's awesome. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.